Grwm. My name is Evelyn. I basically do videos on all the jobs I've had. You can call me Trish because bitch I hop from job to job and Austin and Alley type shit. But fuck, what was I gonna say? I'm gonna do my makeup while I talk. Hopefully I could multitask because I suck at that. Anyways, I use this as my moisturizer and this is my toning. I already toned my face. Or not tone, prime my face. It's a tone adjusting, just if y'all wanted to know. Anyways, let's get to the real tea. So, you know already, worked at B-Dubs. Y'all watched my last video. Unfortunately, the route did not go that way. It kind of took a fat ass turn. I was like, fuck that. If y'all know me, I do not put up with shit, and I will leave the second, you know, not the second, but like, if it gets to a point where I'm like, this is not, you know, this ain't it, then this ain't it. So I left. I was like, alright, I'm gone. Poof, bitch. And for multiple reasons I did leave. One of them was the mask mandate, that getting lifted, and the restaurant opening to 100%. That was one of the reasons. I'm not saying like, oh my gosh, I hate how they lifted the mask mandate and all this and that. I don't really care about that. The fact that the servers couldn't even handle, they were so used to having like half tables open, so only like 5 out of 10 tables open. Now all 10 is open. You know what I mean? So it would be like 70 or 60 tables open basically in like real world. So they couldn't handle it. I was like, alright, that makes me do my job harder. More people walking out, more of me getting flicked off. All this, and I'm like, alright, this ain't shit. That was one of the reasons, but the rest of the reasons I'll probably get into like in another video. If y'all watch my Party City video, I made like that video a year after I quit because I'm not just gonna bash the restaurant right after I leave. Like, I'm not that type of person. Like, I'll give it a year just out of courtesy and me not getting sued. I don't know what the fuck, but that was one of the reasons, so I will get that into later. So I did leave. Thank you for the memories, though. Thank you. Sorry, Eric, if you're watching this. I love you to death. I'm so sorry. You probably hate me. He's my old coworker. I kind of left him on. I don't know what the fuck how to say it, but just know I fucked him up. I fucked that man. I'm so sorry, Eric. If you're watching this, I love you. Anyways, so after I left there, I went to go to another job. I was like, you know what? Let me just find another job, probably cosmetology related. Like, I was like, maybe I could go back to doing lashes. No one's hiring. Amazing Lash Studio is always hiring. So I'm like, after that experience, I was like, ciao. Anyways, no. So honestly, I didn't really know if I liked doing lashes or if I just, it's a trade. I just knew how to do it and then I just did it, you know? So I didn't really know if I had like an extreme love. I want to try doing eyebrows, so I'll probably do that in the future when I have money. Anyways, that's not the point. I was like, you know what? I already tried lashes. Let's try not to do it. Maybe hair or something. So this place is hiring for like, what's it called? It's like a pro mart for like hair supplies, but only for professionals. So I apply there, get the job, cool, whatever. And then they were like, red flags everywhere. Hire me on the spot. There's only one person working. It's just me and the manager. And I'm like, ciao. Anyways, that's sketch because I was like, where are the other coworkers? And they're like, oh, just you. And I was like, okay. I was like, cool, whatever. It's probably an easy job. Whatever, get to the point. Stay there for 4 days. Why? Because honestly, I was like chilling for like the first 2 days. I learned how to do the little register, you know. Hi, what's the account under? Because you have to have an account, all this and that. So easy job, whatever. Then it gets to like the 3rd and 4th day. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, can you help me with this product? And they're like, how do you not know this product, this and that? I was like, if anything, I just sell you the product. You're a cosmetologist too, you're a beautician, you should know this shit too, so why are you telling me I should know? The fuck? And all these people coming across me the wrong way, all this and that, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I get like 2 phone calls the same day, same exact tone, everything. I was like, hi, thank you for calling blank and blank, the place I work, and then can I put you on a slight hold because I had someone at the checkout. And they're like, how, this is the worst customer service, you can multitask, you can check someone out while being on the phone, this is so rude, this and that. I was like, what the fuck? And the thing about checking out is that you have to physically, you can't start scanning until you have their account name or number or salon, because it's under a salon they work for or something. I don't know, because you have to have your license with it. I was like, what the fuck, it doesn't work that way. So there, I had another phone call like, you're so stupid, how do you not know your products, this and that. I was like, bitch, how do you not know your products if you a cosmetologist to cosmetologist? You can't call me stupid if you're the one stupid too, because if you don't know your shit and I don't know your shit, what are we then? Like, it just cancels it out. Like, bitch, what the fuck? All I do is ring up your shit. And I was like, okay, I'm not done. I'm not doing that shit. And then the biggest red flag is the lady wanted me to work alone on that Saturday. And the issue was the day before, she had to go to the bank. And I was like, okay. She goes to the bank like mid-shift, which is like a good hour away from her. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And so she leaves me for about an hour. And I'm like chilling, I'm doing the register. She's like, it should be pretty slow, like you'll be great. Tell me why I charged someone over $100 on accident, and then I have to like call their bank and do all this shit. I'm like, ah, because they left me alone. And then something else happened where I started giving people like free shit because it wouldn't scan, and I didn't know how to do it. Like, I'm like, bro, if y'all left me alone for like 2 seconds for a whole day, that shit would be under fire, like in fire. Being in fire alone, but being in fire with another coworker, now that's chill. But alone, that's different. So I was like, nah, fuck this. I'm not gonna work that Saturday. You know, they wanted me to work every Saturday by myself. I was like, what the fuck? That's impossible. Like, maybe if you train me for like 2 weeks and then I started going alone. But I was like, after I saw what I was doing like alone for like an hour, no, I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. And the workers, not the workers, the customers were always so mean. I'm like, bro, like, they put me down like every single day. So I'm like, fuck that, you know, I don't need that. And I get it, every job's gonna be like shit, you know, but there's always a job that's less shit. So I'm like, cause I could put up with shit, but shit like that is just uncalled for. These people treat me like I am inhumane. So I'm like, fuck that. Leave there. I get a job across from the street. And that job is now Hooters. Which I may leave, honestly. Because I do want to try warehousing. Because honestly, when I was a stalker at Party City, that shit was fun as fuck. Because I did absolutely nothing but like stock items, put items away. Happiest bitch in my life. And people are like, wouldn't you get tired of that? Bitch, tell me why I'm the happiest bitch alive when I do that shit. Because as a hostess, I don't know why I went back to doing hosting. I'm a hostess at Hooters now. And I'm like, I get so much anxiety when people come in. I'm like, where do I sit then? What the fuck? I was like, who should I sit next? Who should I sit next? Because at B-Dubs, it was way easier because you had a tablet and you could literally see anyone in the world. And they do their rotation, like, oh, like, Evelyn just sat someone, like, it's your turn. But for me, I have to decide whose turn it is. Me. So I'm like, it puts the weight on me. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I have to do the rotation. I was like, I ain't never did this shit. This is a ghetto. His Hooters is very ghetto. Their tables are dirty. Always dirty. They're sticky. Because back then, they used to never clean their tables. So it just builds up a lot of, like, nastiness. And now you have to scrub that shit, and I just wipe it, so I don't even know. They don't really wipe their tables, so I'll literally see dirty tables all day. So, and the menus, we don't wipe them down. They're nasty, so I wouldn't even bother. I'm getting paid fairly well. I haven't had a day off in 2 weeks. I've been working 14 days straight, I think. Yeah, the money talks, the money speak. So I'm like not too mad about it. but there are things that piss me off. But at the end of the day, I'm like, it's worth it because the money you can make. I made really good money in there right now, so I can get tips from doing to-go orders. So I walk out every day with at least like 10 to 20 bucks. Like yesterday, I think I was talking to a guy and like I played a song for him. I don't know. It's an old 50 old year man. I played a song for him and I was like, oh, I have the jukebox app. Like I have a bunch of credits, so I was like, fuck it. Like, you know, you want a song? He's like, yeah. Like, how much is it? Like, I was like, oh, like, you know, it's on the house. Like, you know, I have a bunch of credits. Like, it's like buy one get like 20 for you. It's some type of shit like that. I was like, I have a bunch. Like, pick a song. I was like, what do you want to play? He's like, oh my gosh, so you would pay for me? He's like, no. He pulls out his wallet. He gives me like 115 bucks. So you can make good money on like those type of wild card days, but it's not like every day. So I walked out with good money yesterday. I wouldn't expect they're gonna make good money like compared to a lot of restaurants. Like they make way more money than Hooters as servers. But did I put my okay. But I do have to wear makeup every day, so I do get a lot of acne from that, and it's kind of shit. Anyways, I might stay here for a while, just until I get like my money racked up, and then I want to leave for another job. Because the thing about job hopping, make sure you have a bunch of money saved up, so when you're jobless, you still got money to pay your bills, got money to still like search from other jobs, buy a new like outfit for a new job, you know, this and that. So I do save up for that, and I do like I know I said do I do like Spark deliveries for Walmart, which I make good money off those, and DoorDash. So I'll do that on the side. So make sure you always got something on the side, just in case. And I do want to look for a warehousing job because I have no fucking idea why I decided to go back to the restaurant industry after I know I hate it. I hate doing that shit. But you know what? It's okay. I want to look for another job doing warehousing because I honestly love doing that shit. I would love to like pack some boxes. I know that sounds completely boring, but that is literally what I love. I'm so sorry, but I love continuing doing the same thing over and over again. I will never get bored of it, honestly. But I just like tasks. I like doing tasks for some reason. You can tell me, Evelyn, do this, and then you can go home. Like I love when people tell me to do stuff. I love that for some reason. And that is where I'm at right now. Just searching for a new job. Like literally you'll see me like up front, like on my phone, like looking on Indeed at like Hooters. Literally, that's if you ever see me on my phone at Hooters, I'm looking for a new job. But that is my point of view of the store. That is my day. There's a foundation I use, Infallible, if you're wondering. It's alright. But y'all know the Kat Von D one that's like going like cream to powder, and I bought the dupe for Milani. I don't see the hype. Honestly, I haven't tried the Kat Von D, so I can't really say shit. But the Milani one, I see no hype about it. I spent $10 and I can't find the receipt for it, but it's whatever. So, I will show y'all what my outfit looks when I'm done with my makeup, but I'll see you in a bit. Anyways, this is the finished look. The Hooba Booba shirt, you see, it doesn't really go down there. It won't stay. Like, if I walk around, it'll, like, end up, like, going all the way up because how loose it is. But this is it. My hair's still wet, but this is what I do. I just do my makeup, my eyelashes, and that is donezo. Sometimes I'll wear some hoops. They are supposed to be dime size, but I'm not a Hooters girl, so I don't really go with the regulations, because I'm a Hooters, and I am a girl, but I'm not a Hooters girl. I'm just a hostess. So, yep. That is it for the video. I hope you got some tea out of this. Not tea, but like, you know, some insight of how I've been, because I know I haven't been posting lately. Literally, I try to make a video every day in my car, but like I don't end up like uploading it. But I will make a new video next week, hopefully. I can't promise it. Y'all have a great day, and toodaloos.
Chick bad, tell your chick to go home.
My chick bad, my chick hood, my chick do stuff that your chick